us from Stillwater, Oklahoma, Boone Pickens Stadium. This matchup today, part of the lifeblood of the sport. A rivalry game where the results will be remembered for a lifetime. It's the Tulsa Golden Hurricane and the Oklahoma State Cowboys. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Down on the sideline.
Oklahoma State's head coach told me before the game, even though their opponent today is not ranked in the top 25, coach has been warning his players all week, do not overlook anyone. We have to be the best version of ourselves today. I'll keep you posted on how it's going at halftime.
And the Cowboys will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he charges across the line. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in.
They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. Uh-oh, look out. Pushes his way for a couple and gets it to the 7-yard line.
Listen, my job is to poke and prod and find where you're weak. I like it. Get the ball in the perimeter. How are the ends playing the run support? Can I get on the edge, make some big, easy plays early in this ballgame?
And show them a variety of runs that can keep them guessing later on.
No doubt, and I'm making memory of all this stuff. Did it work? What were they in? Can I get back to this later?
3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover. From the gun, wants to pass. Left side is Barnes. How about that effort to get it out across the 20? They'll mark it at the 21. It's a first down. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
The Cowboys can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The run inside. It's Hawkins. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup. They'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. They'll try to get the first through the air. A strike downfield. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. And the Cowboys are moving quickly down the field. Leaves it with the back. And he stopped right there. No gain on the play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Right back to it. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. 8th play of the drive coming. It'll be a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Out wide left, it's Coleman. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. The Cowboys come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning turkey bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollock cut blocked, maybe even double-team high-load, chop blocked on every single play early.
Which is illegal, you bum. That's fine. But that's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we would have just roughed the passer over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty. That's what's fun about this, Reese. It's petty. It's sometimes it crosses the line of dirty, but that's why rivalries are so fun.
Here comes the heat. Right side, it's Young. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19. They're in the red zone. And the Cowboys want to crank the tempo. Tells the run, wants to pass. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Nice job there to limit the running room, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Oklahoma State has the lead here. Let's take a peek at the numbers so far. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. They'll move the tight end. 2nd down, gonna throw it. He's got it on the move. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
Well, this is an offensive coordinator that has a lot of confidence in his guys, and you can see that from the play call. They were backed up all the way.
And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They held the ball for 15 plays on that touchdown drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 20. The Cowboys come out to get this drive started. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB and the offense will get a W. Like they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. The Cowboys, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. Play action on first down. Buying a little time to his left. Got his man all by himself. They get him stopped, but the big gain has him on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. They've got him wobbling after that big play now to pay it off on 1st and 10 from inside the 15. Running the red zone. It's Hawkins. Got some room, headed to the goal line, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Cowboys!
And this offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game 1, creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this first half. But you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start. So the Cowboys offense heads onto the field to start this drive. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Finds his target. He's stopping. He's got enough to move the chain.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Long way to go on 2nd down. Wants to pass. Oh, pressure's coming. Still looking for a man. Just a little more room, and maybe he gets it in. He's pushed out of bounds at the 8. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Trying to squeak through the pile. Touchdown, Cowboys! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. The kick is up and good and put 1 more on the lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And it was capped off with the 8-yard run. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the... Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on 1st down. Out wide right, it's Coleman. Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
It's a really nice job by the defense staying disciplined there, and the quarterback's trying to get it out on the right side. As soon as he makes the catch, though, down he goes. Really good job with the tackle.
Caught on the outside, it's Young. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
Great timing there in that throw by the QB on the out route. Gets it to his guy just in time. He makes the catch, and his momentum takes him out of bounds.
Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Gets rid of it. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Timeout taken now by Oklahoma State. That's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. After the 9-yard completion, a wide-open playbook on 2nd and short. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Bounced out of bounds at the 43-yard line. And the Cowboys come to the line in the hurry-up. Fresh set of downs going to the air. Coleman open on the right. Forced out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 34. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. Left side is Coleman. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And it's 3rd down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. This would be a prodigious kick from 56 yards out and from the left side. And Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the 3rd. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Tulsa. Took it all the way back to the house. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too, now. Look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
On the move from inside his 5. And he'll be stopped. Return gets it out across the 25. Stopped at the 26. Oklahoma State sends out the offense to start this drive. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He was thinking big return, didn't get that, but boy, did he give his offense. Hits inside. It's Hawkins. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
Well, this defense knew coming into this one, if they could stop the run, it was going to be really, really hard on the offense. And I just love the tenacity they're playing with right now. This front 7 are flying around, getting to the ball carrier. This running back has had nowhere to go today.
Moving out to the right. Fires on the move. Right side, it's Young. Breaks free, and he might be gone. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one.
If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
Second down, going to throw it. Under pressure. Going to try to get it himself. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. The Cowboys look to keep this drive humming. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Out wide left, it's Young. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Second down to the air. Can hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up third down.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
Powers inside. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. And the Cowboys want to pick up the tempo. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Fires to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there. This offense needs all the help they can get today, and that pass interference penalty is a much-appreciated lifeline. From the gun, looking for a man. Stepping to the right. Pistols firing, touchdown Cowboys. And they take it in for 6 more points. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the second half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead, now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 20. From the gun, it's Hawkins. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Missed receiver there. It's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him, getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football, knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
They're all over it. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on third down. Hunt is on its way. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 6. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
6-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 4. Middle of the field, Coleman's got it. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The Cowboys want to move quickly.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
An 8-yard pickup on the first down completion, now 2nd and 2. He's looking to throw. Nice play to knock that one down.
You know, it's so important for corners to be able to transition, right? You got to have real loose hips. You got to be able to change direction on a dime. And in zone coverage, when you see the ball thrown, you can break on it and force incompletions like that.
Unloads to the wideout. Can't make the grab, and this offense, which has been brilliant this season on 3rd down, doesn't convert this time. They have the lead in a one-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow, but this carries big time. Makes the grab past the marker. And he's brought down, but he picks up the first down, and the gamble pays off. First down here, what has been a highly entertaining Week 0 game. What a welcome to college football for this season. Driving forward, it's Hawkins. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Goodness, that happened fast. He was in the backfield before the ball was even snapped.
Oh, man, adrenaline pumping, heart beating a little faster. There is some intensity on that one. Out wide right, it's Barnes. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. There's a reason you drag the record books to the recycle bin in a rivalry game. Upsets, and we've got one looming. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
And this is where the offense just breathes. Just take your time, huddle up. I'm in absolutely no hurry. I got the lead. I want to continue to run that clock. No false starts, no penalties. Let that clock tick down, and then punch it in the end zone to add to this lead.
Well, I love the coverage on defense. In the red zone, everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback, and they're flying to the football, and you saw that there on the incompletion.
After getting nothing on the last play, will they try to run it in from the 2 on 3rd down? From the gun, wants to pass. Look out! Touchdown, Cowboys! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
The Cowboys come out to get this drive started. After that big stop by the defense, now they can salt this thing away. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. Now on 3rd down after that run. He's looking downfield to throw. Escapes the pressure to his right. Cannot get away. It is a huge sack, and I can't imagine what he was thinking on that play. And the Cowboys will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. All the way back to the 15. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. So the Cowboys offense heads onto the field to start this drive. Firmly in control of this game, we'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good...
Got it! And he's into the end zone! Touchdown, Oklahoma State! And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. Coming out with it, it's Davis. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end. Not work out as he stopped at the 13. Here comes the Golden Hurricane offense ready to get this drive underway. This offense has pretty much been stuck in the mud the entire game. It's been a frustrating performance, Jesse.
Yeah.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running.
Nice job by this defense, pinning their ears back, getting to the quarterback, creating the sack. But look at this offense. They're undeterred. They're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
Lets it fly. Got him downfield. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. And the best thing about this, the offense can't worry about the scoreboard. Just keep trying to make plays like that, Jesse.
I know a lot of people in the stadium probably feel like this game is over, and maybe it's been over for a while, Reese, but don't tell that to this quarterback and his teammates. They're still out there scrapping and clawing.
Wilson to pass. Right side, it's Eldridge. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can.
QB strikes it. No gain on the play. Second down coming up.
Second and long here. He'll set up to throw. Rush right in his face. And he gets rid of it.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
Takes an easy one to the back. The stop is made right at the 36-yard line. The defense coming up big on third down. Still firing away as they'll go down swinging. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And he is brought down after the interception, and the clock strikes 0 here in the fourth quarter. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation.